everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have Jackie with me and she is giving us a sneak peek of what is inside her hair kit.
So
do you
my
want to
name's Jackie. I'm based out of St. Augustine. At the moment, most of my work is bridal stuff. I've worked Miami Swim Week, one of their shows this last season.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah.
Kristen actually took me to that.
Oh, nice.
And then the last salon I worked at was a salon called Push Push. But yeah, so I'm on my own now, just exploring all the different opportunities within the industry, like editorial, runway, weddings, stuff like that. So this is part of my kit here. This is where I keep my tools, my brushes and everything. I like to keep some extensions and stuff back here. What I used to organize everything was actually a giant purse organizer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I figured felt, as far as I know, is heat resistant. So I can put my
this is pretty cool. I don't know if you see this part because this is this gray part here. This is a purse organizer.
Yeah. So as far as curling irons and stuff, my favorite is Hot Tools. This is the 1-inch, I believe. And then if their hair is really resistant to curling, I'll go a little bit smaller with this guy, which is, I want to say this is a Palm Mitchell iron.
Looks like it.
It doesn't have a name on it, but
yeah, it looks like a Palm Mitchell.
And then I've got this bigger one. This is a brand called Diane the Hunter. Kristen actually brought me to this too. It's a little bit different, so this thing actually spins here.
Nice.
So instead of clipping and winding and whatever, this
it will do it for you.
It doesn't do it for you, but you just spin this around, which is it's just nifty. It's cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was neat. Let's see. And then for combs, so obviously a rat tail.
Any kind of rat tail for you?
Anything. Yeah, I'd have a metal one too. And then this is just a teasing, smoothing brush. And then a wide tooth comb, which I also use for cutting. And then my favorite spray is the Kenra for finishing and everything. This is a Parlex blow dryer. I really like it because it has a lot of power, but it's not super heavy. Yeah.
I've never heard of this before.
So that was, I got that at Push Push, and it's the owner there, he works for this group called Elevate Hair.
Okay.
They tour around the country, they do hair shows and stuff, and so this was something that they had designed. And yeah, so it's a very high-end blow dryer.
Wow.
You probably don't need it if you're just doing your hair at home.
Yes.
But for me,
but it's good to know if you're a stylist.
Absolutely,
because
it dries hair really fast.
Yeah.
And then my secret weapon is the Sambia texture iron. So for really fine hair, flower girls, they always have baby fine hair. I like to use this, especially if they want little braids or something, and just it beefs it up a little bit because the texture makes it chunkier. And then so my brushes here, most of these are Denman. So for the most part, these are brushes I would use for cutting, flat wrapping. I don't really do a whole lot of round brush blowouts unless it's for a wedding or something.
Only because.
So the last one I worked at was very the guy I was training with, he was a student trained, so very precision. So when you're refining the haircut, you don't want a lot of volume in it because you want to, you want the haircut to lay the way it would lay naturally on its own, and that way if the haircut's perfect straight, it'll be perfect no matter what.
Okay.
Is kind of the idea behind that.
Okay.
So one of my favorite brushes is the Denman paddle brush. This guy here, just a regular paddle brush. I do find though most paddle brushes I feel really kind of tug at your hair. This one is exceptionally it almost just feels like a massage on it.
Wow.
Yeah. And then of course your wet brush for detangling and stuff, super tangly hair. And then I don't have it with me, but there's a little mini paddle brush that Denman has that I also really like, for shorter hair and stuff, just a flat wrap. But yeah, those are the brushes I use the most. So this is the extension cord I use. It's just a little 3-outlet thing. I usually don't have to use that many tools at once. If I do, I just swap them out, which is annoying, but it's fine. I have playing cards, so I use these sometimes if you have to say you were pinning the sides back or something into a ponytail, if you wanted to keep it really smooth, you could clip this in the back and it kind of sets it, so it's super smooth and flat.
That's a new one. I have not seen that one.
I have a spray bottle. You never know when you'll need that. But yeah, clips and stuff. These are the clips I like to use, just long little duckbill clips.
Okay.
And then I have these. These are finger wave clips for the ridges. I don't really use them that often, but I have them just in case. Yeah. So this is where I keep like my pins and my sprays. So these are like all the pins that I use in here.
I love how organized you are. My OCD
It wasn't
is
always like this.
Oh, okay. But of course you learned it, right?
Exactly.
And that's the same thing I like tell my viewers is I've learned like throughout the times that I would do a wedding, so you did not want to see what I look like my first wedding.
I know. I used to be the one that would just like show up with one of those like big like retail bags and just like all your tools just thrown in there.
Yeah.
Hot mess. But yeah, so I've gotten a lot better with time.
Okay.
So like these are my rubber bands. You know what? I always use the black ones. I've tried to use the clear ones, but I don't like them. They always break on me and like I don't know. I always cover them anyways. Like I will wrap the hair around it or like twist a piece and like pin it over it or something. So it's like you don't see them. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then I like to have like these little pins in here. These are like little just like pin curl like duckbill clips. I don't know if you guys can see that. But like I'll use that if I'm like setting the hair, like curling it and pinning it. I don't use these a whole lot, but I have like the open like U-pins.
Okay.
Just in case. Again, like you never know when you might need it.
Yeah. That's why I have a lot of stuff too, because you never know when you're gonna need it.
Exactly. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yeah.
And then of course like bobby pins. I always have like these big boxes because like.
And where do you buy these?
So I buy most of the stuff I get at Cosmoprof.
Okay.
And then there's like a couple smaller beauty stores in St. Augustine. Like that's where I get my rubber bands for the most part. And then like jumbo bobby pins are always good to have. Sometimes, like, if they have super thick hair or something, like, at the end I'll put in, like, 3 or 4 of them, just to, like, make it super secure and make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Because I also have, like, these big, like, U-shaped hairpins. Again, I don't know if you guys can see that. But, so, like, these I will use, it's like I have a ponytail or something, and I want to cover the rubber band, so I will stick this, like, up in the rubber band and then wrap the hair around it. And then the ends of the hair I will, like, put in here and pull it through. So I just pull it through the rubber band and then you don't see it. Yeah, so that's how I hide my rubber band. The last thing is just more bobby pins. These are just blonde instead of brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you make sure that you have blonde and brown?
Yes.
Okay, no black?
I don't really use black. Honestly, like the brown ones are usually dark enough. So I like to use, this is a spray wax from Joico. I prefer the Kenra one, but they never have it at Cosmoprof when I go there. So like when they do have it, I stock that. But for now, Joico does the trick. So like for this, if somebody has like straight hair but has like lots of flyaways or something, or they want like that super smooth, sleek style, this is what I use.
Okay.
Just like smooth everything down. And then there's like the dry oil sprays. Those are really good. I like those for like coarser hair. I don't use it a whole lot because it can make the hair look sort of greasy. So there's that. And then we have the Kenra dry texture spray. This will give you like big, like airy texture, like big braids, stuff like that if you want like lots of volume.
Okay.
And then this is my working spray, the Sebastian Reshaper.
And this is the black one, right?
Yes.
Because there's a different
few
one.
black
Okay.
ones. So this is like the one in the matte bottle. I know there's one, I think it's like the Shaper Fierce. It's like a shiny black bottle just like this, except it's shiny instead of matte.
Yeah.
And then also Sebastian, I use their dry clean only dry shampoo.
Does it give you white residue?
It is a white powder, but the residue is not that bad. Like if you just like shake it in there, brush it out and everything, yeah, you're fine. If anything, like I'll spray some oil on it and it's fine.
And then it comes.
Yep. This is the Kenra Voluminous Touch Root Mousse.
Okay.
So it's just like a foamy mousse.
And so this is prior to blow drying?
Yeah, so like for blow dries, even if it was on dry hair, if they wanted like massive volume, you could just put it at the roots and like blow dry it up.
Okay.
Like on dry hair if you wanted to. And then this is the Big Sexy Hair Powder Play. Those volumizing powders, sprinkle it on braids, fluff them out. I use it like if you want volume, like do a little bit of back combing. It'll kind of help hold that volume.
Okay.
This is one, again, I don't really use it a lot. It's like a styling gel. It's like if there's
Just
ever
in case somebody asks for a gel, yeah.
Something
We've
like
had like a
super
few
sleek or
groomsmen that would
Yeah.
come and, hey, do you have gel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have a little boy that's hanging out
Yeah.
or something. He's like, oh, my hair done too.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. I have the Kenra Thermal Styling Spray. So This is like a heat activated spray. It's supposed to help hold your style. If I'm being honest, I don't really like it.
Yeah.
So I've just switched back to using hairspray. Like if their hair won't hold a curl, instead of using this, which should help, I just spray it with hairspray before I curl it, spray it with more hairspray, it's fine.
And so this is the working spray that you said, right?
Yeah, honestly, I don't think it's really a working spray. It's a little bit stronger, but it works for me, and I really like it.
Okay.
And then my finishing spray, which was in the black bag, is the Kenra. The Kenra 25. So that concludes my kit. Thanks for letting me guys show you everything, share it all with you. And yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you for giving us a sneak peek of everything that is inside your hair kit. If you are interested of booking with Jackie, her contact information will be down below. And also, if you want to see a lot of her work, she keeps up with her Instagram. I will have her Instagram information down below as well. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share.
Bye.